Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Give Since 92, and I'm here to do a video dedication to one of the talented female R&B girl groups that we have right now in this generation. Let me repeat, that we have right now in this generation. June's Diary. Now, I am a huge June's Diary fan. I am a huge supporter of these beautiful, talented ladies. Now, I did some videos before promoting them. I have done my best as a June's Diary fan to keep up with them, you know, the updates on their music career. And I have to be brutally honest, this is going to be a rant, and I'm just going to be honest, and I'm just going to tell it like it is, because the rest of the fan base, we're seeing what we're seeing as well. There's no need to do an introduction to who June's Diary, because we already know who they are. So, recently, last night, I watched this YouTuber. His name's Terrell. Terrell, shout out to you, because you did a great job interviewing the girls. And it's about damn time, but it's been so freaking long. And it's been a while since we've heard anything new as far as the girls, you know, putting out music, doing like interviews. They've been hustling their asses off. They have really worked tirelessly. They have been like on the grind since day one. Okay? So I think that June's Diary, as far as I'm concerned, as a fan, I am very concerned, and I am very like disappointed in what's going on right now, because I will be honest, and I don't care, whoever sees this video, if they get offended, well, too bad, because this is what I'm seeing as a fan. So Terrell, he did his thing. The interview was really nice. He did a live stream last night with the ladies, and they seem to be in good spirits. So the fans interacted with them and himself on his live stream on YouTube. I was participating. I was, you know, in the comment section and the inbox. I was like, okay, cool, you know, interacting with them. And he asked them questions that need to be asked, of course, because people want to know what's going on with them. In regards to music, they said that they're independent. Alright, they are independent. Okay? Now, as independent artists, you already know what the deal is. It's a different ball game as an independent artist. They're not signed to a record label, so that's a great thing. So we also asked them about how they're managing their personal life and also, you know, with their music careers, and they said that it's been a challenge, and of course, I can see it because I've been there for June's Diary since day one. So for Terrell to ask these questions, it just brought really a new perspective and an open mindset, and it also brought me to my attention that I'm so concerned about them, because it's the reality, people, and here's why. June's Diary deserves better, okay? June's Diary, so far, they have been booking shows for the past 3 years since Chasing Destiny, okay? We already know the backstory to Chasing Destiny. I don't feel like going down memory lane. I'm tired. But this is the issue that I have. June's Diary, they need to get new people in their management. They need to have like more people come in and like help them promote themselves and market themselves as a girl group. Because let me tell y'all something. It's so sad that we have seen the talented girl groups in past generations, and June's Diary are like next in line. I don't care what nobody says. June's Diary are like hands down one of the best vocally and dancing girl groups of this generation, and they will be June's Diary. They are the next June's Diary. So any mofos want to try to play me, don't wake up the dragon, okay? Because June's Diary has put in effort, and they have showed like showmanship, their dedication, their drive, their ambition to be the best girl group that they can be, and they are capable of doing great things as a group. They've already like achieved, you know, success. But the thing is, I'm so concerned with the promotion of them, period. how are they going to be able to market to their audience? Period. How are they going to be able to connect with a solid fan base? Period. Now with that, they already got the June Bugs, the JDSQUAD, which I'm a part of. So they already got that. They got it down pat. They got it down pat. They have been doing their best trying to communicate with the fans. But the issue is, and Terrell asked them a question about, well, where are they at musically? Because they are working on their debut album. They've been working on their debut album. And I think that when time comes, when time tells, when they release their debut album, like I said, June's Diary fans, we need to step our game up and we need to support them because they've been doing all they can to stay afloat. And I will not, like I said, tolerate any, like, I know people, they gonna have haters and shares, and that's just how it is. But I just do not want these girls to work so hard and get a fucking slap in the face and be like all this dedication, hard work had went down the drain for nothing. And I know that they have went through challenges in the music business too. And I know that Frank Gaston, he's still with them by their side. And with that being said, Terrell had asked them a question about Kelly Rowland. And he had asked them, like, where are they in terms of, like, Kelly Rowland still being in their lives? How's the relationship with her? You know? And it's like, Gabby and the rest of the girls, they were like, well, it is what it is. You know, Kelly Rowland, she's not really, like, there for them a lot. Like, in terms of, like, she just has been ghost for a while. And from my perspective, I'm seeing it like this. It's business. It's okay. Don't take it personal. But I just think that in their perspective, they were being humble about it. They wasn't trying to, like, you know, sabotage her name. So they goddamn motherfuckers want to try to paint this dirty picture, talking about they're ungrateful. Y'all motherfuckers need to listen and do your freaking research, okay? So anyway, Kelly Rowland, like I said, you know, she's been hustling too. She's been trying to put out her new album out, balancing and managing her solo career. And I just think that in the girls' perspective, they feel like, you know, they just had to go their separate ways. They most likely didn't see eye to eye in terms of, like, how there was, you know, supposed to be marketed consistency and to have the impact, like, of, like, okay, we're a group, we're a girl group. We don't have many, like, army girl groups nowadays in this day and age, because what Crystal had brought up was really, really dope. And I love Crystal, and I commend her for being, like, the vocal, outspoken person of the group. And she's not the only one, all of them are. But she brought up something that was so goddamn right. They have so much talent. And she said, you know, nowadays it's frustrating because people don't appreciate talent. And she's goddamn right. Because it's like today's radio, today's mainstream music, we have a lot of that trap mumble rap. And really, it's okay to have that. But I do believe that we need to have a balance of, like, singers, artists that, you know, doing that good R&B, feel good music, like that R&B, like that people want to hear now. And it's okay to hear that trap R&B, but we want to hear some good old, like, R&B jams and up-tempo and mid-tempo records and slow jams and all that great stuff. And see, June's Diary, they possess all these qualities. I see there's no way in hell why they shouldn't be, like, you know, as successful as they should be. I mean, to me, they're already successful. They already are breaking the mold. They already are breaking the barriers. It's just the beginning, people. I've been there for June's Diary since day one, so I know it's a process. I'm not an ungrateful fan, but from what I'm seeing, I'm not liking what the fuck I'm seeing. And from this interview, Terrell, you know, he was, like, down to earth. He was just asking questions. He was like, you know what? No, it's your opinions. Y'all have the right to disability. And I like that he was, like, you know, encouraging them to just speak out about what's going on, because it's like they're the ones who's putting in the work. They're the ones who've been, like, really trying to maintain and stay afloat. And in this day and age, this music business is something else. And I'm so glad that they have the creative freedom to make the music that they want to make and connect with the fans. And I know that June's Diary fans, it's like we have been there for these girls. Okay, we're not fake fans. We have been there for these girls. All right, we want to see these girls, like, succeed. We want to see them do well. And I think the issue is, it's not them. It's just the stereotype of them, because I can tell that the kind of music that they bring to the table. And for example, they did put out a couple of songs. Alright, we already know Lance, okay? We already know Wrap Around, alright? We already know all of us, okay? And when they put out their EP, like what, 2 years ago, all of us. And I'd be damned, okay, it's been 2 years ago. Now we're in 2019. I want to hear new music. I don't care. I want to hear new music from June's Diary. I want to hear a new project before the debut album. I want to hear like a new EP, a new mixtape. Just give us some new music. Give us some new music. And I'm not putting, and of course, it's like they are trying their best to maintain. They're trying their best to figure out, okay, strategically, how are we going to promote ourselves? How do we want more people to get to know who we are as a group and know our name? Know that, okay, this is June's Diary. This is what we hear. This is what we're here for, to offer in the music business. So I just think that I find it so ironic, and I find it so frustrating that, like I said, they have to go through the process of like, hustling and stuff, and that's good. But I also think that more people need to be involved, and especially like people that can help them promote like their brand as a group, and promote like, like their music, stay consistent, get connections, the right connections, okay, to, alright, cool, like have their vision and be like, alright, we're going to promote y'all as June's Diary. This is going to be the music that y'all going to do. It's going to represent you guys. It's going to represent like what are you, like your individualities as young women. Each young lady is different, but it's a great thing. It's a unique thing. So Brianna, Gabby, Cheyenne, Ashley, Crystal, they're 5 individuals. They're 5 ladies. Each of them possess a distinct characteristic, more than one, which is fine, but they do bring something to the table. It's chemistry, it's cohesive, it's nothing fake, it's nothing forced. So I like how that as much as people want to see them do well and succeed, it's almost like I see how the frustration from the fans. And I'm gonna tell you something, I've been really like quiet these days because I've been busy, myself, but I know that in this day and age the music has changed, the music business has changed. And I go back like, okay, like 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago. I just think 10 years ago, when was the last R&B girl group that was out 10 years ago? Okay, this is 2000, okay, so 10 years ago. Let's see, 2000. Okay, more than way back to the 10 years. A little bit more than 10 years ago. So it's over 10 years ago, because I remember the last time my black ass, I was in the 7th grade, going into like in middle school. I was in middle school. Man, Destiny's Child, okay? After Destiny's Child, it's been hiatus, it's been tumbleweeds, it's been a desert. It's been like, where are the R&B black girl bands and boy bands? And I'm gonna tell y'all something too. I'll give you guys a little bit of tea. Even a couple years ago, before 2019, like some of the R&B girl groups in the boy bands did come back. Credit where it's due. I'll give you a little rundown. Back down memory lane. Okay, starting off with OMG Girlz. The OMG Girlz, man, they did their thing. They had their run. The issue is they didn't really get to see the success that, like I said, things, went downhill, and, they didn't even put out an album. And I think the reason why too is kind of like I said, it's just they didn't really have the right people to like back them up in their corner, like right connections to promote their music, to get their music out, period. They didn't even get to put out a debut album, but they have been, they have put out, some songs here and there in some shows. And speaking of R&B girl groups, that's what I'm saying. They're an example of like, they were like on their way to like do well, but like I said, unfortunately, they didn't, like I said, get to see the success that, in my opinion, they could have had the potential to really reach further. And I'm going to talk about Mind's Behavior. Now, I love Mind's Behavior. I'm a huge fan of Mind's Behavior. I think, well, like, technically, I was a fan of Mind's Behavior. I still like their songs too. But I'm just saying, as an example, that girl bands and boy bands, R&B, they were coming back to the forefront. And June's Diary are no freaking different. So the thing is, now since people know June's Diary and they know who they are, I just need for them to just, it's not really them, it's just like I need more people to, like, you know, take charge, find different ways of strategy of like networking, marketing, and promoting their music. Frank Gaston, he's doing everything he can. Shout out to Frank Gaston. I got a lot of respect for the brother. I got a lot of respect for Frank Gaston. Frank Gaston's like, Frank, I love his mentality because it's like, listen, I know this because of experience. I've seen it all. So I like how with him, he has also been like a person that, you know, encouraged the girls, push them to be the best that they can be. And I know that vocally they got it. Dancing, they got it. Choreography, they got it. Chemistry, they got it. Everything. Period. The appeal, they got it. So they have everything. But now they're dealing with this oversaturation of music, such as the lane of now. It's like it's a lot of rap music being put out. There's a lot of trap R&B music being put out. And I really think that, which I do not want them to follow the trends. I want them to set their own trends. I want them to have their own music. I want them to have, you know, their artistry become June's Diary. I want them to like experiment with their music, but stay true to themselves and stay true to themselves as a group. That's my only issue, and I'm worried about this because I think that really for them, they are so much more. It's like they have so much to offer in the right way, in a good way. And I love that they have been doing well. They're off to a good start. But I got to keep it 100. Okay? They need to get with people that know what the fuck they're doing. And I just think that really, in this day and age of music, it's like no matter how talented you are, I think it's so sad that you got some of these record labels, they're not even, like I said, interested in talent no more. It's like more about this image. It's more about microwavable, you know, music. So I understand that from a perspective. I understand the business. And some people, y'all gonna be just listening to this video. Y'all gonna be like, this girl, get since 92, she been in the music business. No, my ass has not been in the music business. But I know because I've done research. I have experience as a fan from my other favorite artists, their hardships, their challenges, and I've stuck by my favorite artists through thick and thin. So I know how June's Diary, they're no different. They're just trying to like get themselves out there, and they're trying to really like, okay, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on creating our music, creating our sound, and just blend together with our harmonies, our vocals. And I'm gonna tell you something, these ladies can sing. Okay, they can sing. They know where to go. They know how to execute, how to sing, how to hit them notes, and how to like, it's like, I just think that right now something needs to happen. A change is going to happen anyway, because from this interview it comes from a humble place, and Terrell, he hit the nail. He asked all these questions and he was like, okay, so what do you guys think about, you know, what direction y'all gonna go for music, and how do you guys feel about like, you know, balancing your personal life and your music career? And they told it, and they was like, well, you know, it's been a challenge, but we're hanging in there. I love that fighting spirit. I love that like fighting spirit. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. That's how I know. I know this because, look, I believe that you can persevere and you can become resilient. These ladies are the definition of resilient, because also they have went through some, you know, BS in the music business as well, because I have to be honest, they have seen how, okay, you know, they're already up against They're up against critics. They're up against people. You know, like I said, just it is what it is. But I think it's time, people, that we need to have an R&B girl group, a girl band to really do the damn thing. And also, I want more of them to exist. And it's okay for more of them to coexist. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. June's Diary going to get my motherfucking support. I don't care. They're going to get my support. I don't care. They're going to get my support. Whether people like it or not. And the rest of the fans, that's how they feel too. Because it's like, we know that we're doing everything we can to support them. And understand, like, listen, this is not a walk in the park. But it takes all of the fans to do our part and promote them. And stay patient. Which I've been getting, you know, I've been seeing some good feedback. I've also have seen constructive criticism as well, which the girls need that as well. This is good. And they're open for that. They really are aware of, like, people who are really there for them. They're aware about that. So it's like, I think that now we just got to really see that there needs to be changes, you know. And I know it's been like a minute since, you know, we've heard R&B girl groups and even R&B boy groups and R&B coexist. But the thing is, June's Diary, I believe that they will have their moment. I believe that they will have their moment. And I think that really by this year, I would love to hear more music. Because in my eyes, I think that really, they should really have well, I'll tell you this. I would like for them to put out another EP or another mixtape. And I also would like for them to promote more shows, which they have been doing. They've been doing it. They've been keeping themselves out there, staying consistent. They've done a great job of still keeping their name out there. I just think that new music, new content, because also the fans, we can get more like a look and hear what direction they're going to do with their music, and we can give them feedback. And I really, really do think that it's time for new music. Okay? It's time for new music. Because a EP, all of us, like 2 years ago, it's just not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. Just having an EP, okay, 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And if I'm wrong, it may be last year. I don't know. But it's not enough, people. It's just not enough to get people to really know them more as a group. I mean, they can't just go by, okay, just Lance, okay, all of us, and wrap around and all that. They got to keep putting out music. They have to keep their momentum going. And what's going to happen is, which I don't want it to happen, but I just put it out there. If we don't see any more, like, music, like, not see, okay, we don't get no new music, like, I would say by maybe the end of the summer at least, going into the fall, and maybe up until the end of this year, I'm going to have a problem. I'm going to do a rant video, and I don't care. Because I think that they deserve more than just, okay, well, we're just a group from a hit show. We're just a group from a hit TV series that Frank Gaston and Kelly Rowland, they done search all the days and cities throughout the world to find us. Finally got 5 of us, picked us from different cities, put us together, and then, like I said, by the grace and being thankful that we're able to coexist with each other, we have learned to grow with each other as sisters and as a sisterhood. And it's like, I do not want all their hard work to go down the drain. I don't want all their hard work to go to waste. I want them to just be themselves and find, the right people to promote them. And I really wish, I think I should get into, marketing too. Or go take classes on marketing, because I'm an art major, so I love art and stuff. Maybe I should look into that too, because I'm passionate about how I'm talking about marketing and all that. But I should just maybe take a dive into read more about marketing, promoting artists, musicians and stuff, because I think that it's just up to the fans. I think that really, like I said, it takes a village to raise a child, and I think the fans are pretty much are the source. We are like the source for these ladies to get themselves out there, because without us, we wouldn't even hear them. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that the fans, we are like the source, and we are like the, we're like there for them. And I like how with them, they're able to tell how they feel about the music business, and how, like I said, it's their opinion, it's their feelings, they're human beings, people. So I have expectations for them, but I'm not trying to put them so high up there, because at the end of the day, they're learning, they're growing, they're figuring out, alright, cool, we'll do our music, we'll see what happens from there. And also, I do think that in the meantime, what they need to do, I did hear that they do, like I said, they do write their music. And they are songwriters, and they're so into like writing their music, writing their feelings, creativity, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the pen game, they got really good pen game. Like I said, they can really take the world by storm. I think that they just need to get with like right people to even promote them more. And I kind of look at the bigger picture, because I think that now, even with this like current of music, I think that for them to be able to stay relevant, just be themselves and just don't follow the trends, set trends. And they can, like I said, dip and dab into like the trap and R&B, because listen, this is the current, and this is what the music is being oversaturated played, which is, well, that's a different story, but it is what it is. But if they can tap into like, okay, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll like dab into this, we'll like put our spin in our flavor. And I like how even, like I said, for them to explain about how they feel about, for them being, the best girl group that they can be. And Terrell was like, I see y'all winning Grammys, and I see y'all doing a damn thing. And he said, we believe in you. And he's absolutely right, because they've been holding down the fort. And I think it's so sad that, I'm a music lover, but I want something different. It's time for people to just like, this music business is serious too, but like I said, I want to hear more of a variety of like singers and rappers to get their like opportunities to just do their music and make their music, but get with the right connections and the right people that know what the hell they're doing. But I like how, for them to stay afloat, I appreciate it. I like how, they've been, on the grind. They're really, really trying their best just to be like, okay, figure things out. And I like how, they ain't trying to let this music business take them, off messed up. Because I think that really it's sad that for them to be able to make, they just need to make their mark, and so they can be able to break the barriers and the stigma of like, wow, are there any freaking R&B girl bands out here now, like for real, so they can pave the way for the next generation. But it starts with them, and I do believe in them. And I think, like I said, they've already proved their point. They've already have shown that they are the next in line to be great themselves, and they're just June's Diary. They are June's Diary. They are the next June's Diary. And I like how, as I see them just doing big things, I really do, because all this stuff they are going through now, listen, it'll pay off, and that's how I love, like, stories of people, dedication, overcoming your obstacles, resilience. This is what I see right now, and as a June's Diary fan, I will do everything I can to support them, to promote them, to like, promote them on my YouTube channel, because like I said, this is a platform for me to promote my favorite artists and other people's favorite artists. So get the word out, get more like, content, new exclusive interviews and music and all that. And really, I'm just going to really take my time and stay consistent promoting, and that's what I'm going to do. So June's Diary, you will see a June's Diary video, more June's Diary videos in the future. You will see me doing what I do. So yeah, guys, I just think that June's Diary are amazing. They're talented, they're beautiful, humble, resilient. I love these girls so much. I want to support them forever. I ride out for June's Diary till the wheels fall off. I love them. They're going to get my support. I want to go see them too one day. So like I said, I'll speak it into existence. I'm putting it out there. I'm a real June bug. I'm part of the JD squad, and I love all the girls equally. They're so talented, and like I said, in R&B, it's time for us to support the talent, and especially we want to see girl groups thrive, and they can have the opportunity and the chance to thrive. So yeah. So guys, what do you guys think about June's Diary and the June's Diary fans? I don't know, JD Squad and June Bugs, the family. Go check this video out. Show me, not show me, but tell me your opinions. Tell me your perspectives. What do you guys think about this? I really would love to hear your feedback, because I'm so passionate, guys. Like, seriously, I love these girls as much as y'all do. So yeah. So let me know down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Don't be afraid to hit that notification bell. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And stay tuned on the next episode of Give It Since 92 Dragon Ball Z narrated reference. Peace. Bye bye.